Welcome to Ball Talk Deep, where we talk deep about ball. It's Jordan Irwin back at it again. Ladies and gentlemen, if you don't know, All the Smoke with Steven Jackson and Matt Barnes is coming back for season 3. It's kind of crazy to think that it's already been 3 years for this show. I still remember when it was before it even debuted, and Matt Barnes would talk about it on like The Jump and other shows that he would guest on. And for a graphic, they decided to post on their socials. They put the favorite to wear number 3 with 6 athletes, 6 NBA players that wore the number 3.
All pretty good,
right? And we decided to. We're not just gonna name our favorite. We're gonna rank them. And yes, you heard that right. Rank. Don't take it. Some people are already getting frustrated.
Don't take it personal.
And we got Allen Iverson, Dwayne Wade, Steven Jackson, CJ McCollum, Chris Paul, and Bradley Beal. My criteria for ranking them is going to be skill set, talent, skill level, both ends of the floor, overall, their impact, their influence on the game of basketball, the league, the culture, and just overall legacy. So I'm going to try to take all of that into account, and that's how I'm going to rank my 6. What's your criteria?
Pretty much around the same thing, as you were saying right there. I mean, it's not that hard. It is hard, but it's not that hard, to rank this list as people think it is.
I would agree. For me, the top 3 was a lot easier than the bottom 3.
All right.
But all right, let's just jump into it. All right, let's just name our top player, and then we'll say the rest of our 5 guys.
All right.
I think we're gonna have the same top player.
I mean, no shit, man. I mean, at least for me, it's gonna be very, very, very obvious. All right. I guess you want to count it down, or you just?
All right. 3, 2, 1.
Wade. Come on, man.
All right.
Of course, man. Shit.
Then after Wade, I got Allen Iverson, Chris Paul, Steven Jackson, Bradley Beal, and CJ McCollum.
Okay.
What's your rank?
I have a number 2 actually, Chris Paul. No disrespect to the answer.
What the fuck?
Number 3 to AI. Number 4, we'll give it to Bradley Beal. And number 5, Steven Jackson, and number 6, CJ McCollum.
Okay. What the fuck, Chris Paul over Allen Iverson? You're tripping.
I get you, man.
Allen Iverson.
I'm gonna get slammed.
Had a higher impact on the culture.
Absolutely, but look, there's 2 sides to the ball, bro. There's offense and there's defense. Defensively, Chris Paul smokes Allen Iverson on the defensive side of the ball. Mm-hmm. You put prime CP3 in the Hornets, he can lock you down and he can light you up.
Okay, I'll give you that, and that's why I had Dwayne Wade at number 1.
And okay, and both of them, I mean, both of them don't have rings. Allen Iverson's only made it to the finals once. Chris Paul made it to.
Who carried their team to the finals?
Absolutely.
Who carried their team?
Absolutely, I'm acknowledging that. I mean, and they were going against Shaq and Kobe.
For you to put him at number 2. Chris Paul was 45 years old when he made it to the finals.
2 sides of the ball, man. Defense and offense. Prime CP3.
But Allen Iverson's offense is so high that you can ignore the defense a little more.
You can, but at least that's for me. When it comes to that, you can't go wrong with either one of those 2.
You can't go wrong. You're tripping. Because then when you take into account Allen Iverson's influence on the game, the culture, like he changed rules in the NBA. He had people dressing different.
Hey, those State Farm commercials, man, of Chris Paul.
Low key, that is one of the most memorable things Chris Paul has ever done. Because shit. Those commercials are timeless, I would say.
Yeah, it is. But, I mean, that's where I'm coming from. The offense and the defense. Allen Iverson can't play a lick of defense.
I mean, yeah, he's 6'1". I think Chris Paul is 6'1" too? I don't know. He seems a little bigger. Maybe it's just because of his frame.
6 feet.
And then Dwayne Wade. Oh, that's true. 6 feet.
Yeah, that's
and then Dwayne Wade.
Dwayne was not
6'3", 6'4", but could block like a 6'6" guard. And I think it's no doubt. I think anyone who ranks this list, these specific 6 players, you gotta have him at number 1.
Of course, man.
Led a team to a championship, not just the finals. Finals MVP, formed the Big 3, then got 2 more rings, can play both sides of the ball. Could have been a fucking regular season MVP in 09.
Fashion icon.
fashion.
Hey, man, that man knows how to dress.
That's true. I mean, shit. People could say the same thing about Allen Iverson back in the day because he was a fashion icon in the early 2000s, mid 2000s. And yeah, I mean, and Dwayne Wade's impact on the game is also pretty. It's not AI level, but it's close, because when I met a lot of international like people worldwide, it made me realize how big of an impact Dwayne Wade has had on basketball as a whole. Like, a lot of people are Wade fans from like before the Heroes day, and that shit always trips me out.
That blows my mind. Yeah,
and I'm like, damn, y'all, what? And this is before like social media and all that good stuff. So
Wade was super exciting to watch, man.
He was. Then it's just like Ja Morant.
Man, don't put some man.
Bro, did you see that dunk?
Don't you dare!
You saw that dunk that they posted of Ja? You saw that dunk, right?
Yeah, it is.
You saw that?
Yeah,
doesn't remind you of Flash?
Man, you think everybody reminds you of Flash?
Nah.
I saw Mitchell, dribbling outside of Utah, and it just reminded me, of Dwayne Wade.
Mitchell's, it's like his clutchness and a little bit of how he plays the game. It's his leadership more, but Ja, it's the way he plays.
Or you'll be going over some crazy ass shit, be like, hey yo, I saw the way how Tyler Hero was doing that scout.
I have never,
because he's part of my boys'
crew. That scout was terrible.
Horrible. But anyways, let's go with the bottom three.
I had Steven Jackson at number 4. I had Bradley Beal above him at first, but Steven Jackson has a ring.
Yeah.
He contributed to that ring, so it wasn't just like a Mickey Mouse ring for him.
Yeah, San Antonio Spurs.
And his impact on the game is obviously nothing compared to the first 3, like even CP3, but
I know, man.
He was part of Malice at the Palace.
He was, yeah.
He was part of a Spurs championship, and
the We Believe Warriors.
This I don't count as much because it was post career, but it's safe to say that he's had a growing influence and impact on basketball and the NBA after, with all the smoke, all his appearances, his activism. If you follow him like on Instagram and socials,
he's also the one that says, "Hey man, let me give you your flowers right now." When he was talking to AI,
yeah, he's a real one. Like I really respect genuine, real people, and Steven Jackson is one of them. Even when I disagree with him, I'm just like, I gotta give him respect for keeping it real. And let's not, I'm not gonna not say that the dude was a baller. Like, I did not get to watch him as much, but he could ball.
No, he can ball. I still say Bradley.
He's also part of that We Believe Warriors.
That's what I said. Yeah. Bradley Beal's still a better player in my opinion. But the whole ring thing that you brought up with the San Antonio Spurs in 2003 is the reason why I would have him above CJ McCollum. I put Captain Jack, at number 5 compared to CJ McCollum number 6.
So why Bradley Beal at number 4?
Come on, man. He's a better player than Steven Jackson. He's a better player than CJ McCollum. Simple as that, bro. No need to complicate shit.
Hey, Bradley Beal needs to win at least a ring, or at least make a fucking deep postseason run before I can rank him above CJ.
I mean, shit, man. I think they were gonna do that last year, but his ass decided to get injured. Well, not decided. Unfortunately, he got injured. He was about to make his first All-Star game. Still blows my mind that he's not an All-Star. I'm like, he's pretty damn good.
I think even Steven Jackson has an All-Star appearance.
No, he does not.
Oh, he doesn't.
He does not. He's a champion, but he's not a. He's not
an All-Star.
No,
yeah.
Not yet. He could come out. But anyways, guys.
Wait, let's talk about CJ.
CJ. I mean, there's nothing.
Yeah, that's it.
I mean, shit, man. He's a baller.
I briefly considered putting him above Bradley, just because I do think Bradley Beal is overall a better player, but CJ McCollum has had some clutch moments in the playoffs. Beal, not really. So there's that. But McCollum, I think you can write the story of the NBA without McCollum and Beal. So I think that's also why I have him at the bottom 2. Like, you take those 2 out, you can say the story of the NBA without mentioning them. Steven Jackson, like I said, Madison the Palace, We Believe Warriors, even Spurs championship, Dwayne Wade and AI, and CP3, you can't You can't. You have to mention him at some point if you're talking about NBA as a whole.
And shit, and Bradley Beal, man, he's like, you know, these past couple of years, he's holding up NBA Twitter with all these rumors. Free Beal, free
That's
Bradley
true.
Beal,
Just
get him out of
fucking watch it. Same with CJ actually too, man. CJ, bro, like, I think he could do wonders if he went to a different team, just like Dame. And I think it's just time for both of them to leave Portland, because I don't think either of them are gonna win a championship in Portland, unfortunately. And CJ is only getting older, just like Dame. And I think they're on the same boat. I think CJ's late 20s, early 30s.
Yeah, late 20s.
Yeah, it's time. It's time, bro.
Man,
You're only getting older.
They're fine in Portland, man. I think Portland's gonna surprise a lot of people.
Are they gonna win a championship, though, Irwin? Exactly.
Nobody thought the Bucks. Nobody thought the Bucks. Nobody thought the Bucks were gonna win a championship last year. It all takes a couple injuries.
Hey, okay, with the Bucks there was a chance, like a legitimate chance.
No chance.
Not with the Blazers. I don't know.
Bro, they Norman Powell. Let's go. But anyways, guys, let us know what you guys think. We appreciate all the love and the hate, even though you guys are gonna slander me for Allen Iverson, but fuck it, I don't care. BTD, let us plug for basketball content, even though I'm like juggling this. As Andrade would say, let us know why. Catch us on Facebook, Twitter, TikTok, all podcast streaming platforms.
If you don't have Wade as your number one, why? Because there's no reason Wade shouldn't be someone's number. Maybe AI if you're being really biased, but if you're trying to remain as unbiased as possible, I don't see how Wade is not number one on this list.
And if you don't have AI or Dwayne Wade in your top two, what the fuck did they do to you that pissed you off so much?
And those are the only two I would think of when I'm thinking number 3 jersey in the NBA. AI and Dwayne Wade are instant ones for me.
But anyways, we'll catch you guys soon. For now,
take care.